simple. I just picked up this armor from the postmaster and put this on. We're back in Meltdown, so we're going to go for A, play the objective, cap with teammates. We know the enemy's capping C, so they're either going to go inside or left. They're probably going to go inside since that's where the cap is. I'm going to run and charge up my melee because I want to make an explosion. I missed, but that's okay. And teammates managed to successfully cap B as a result of the enemy team focusing their efforts on the lane outside. Not a good move, I think, especially for zone control. I think that you should be trying to fight those zones. I feel like it would have made more sense to go outside after you cap B, but we don't know what they were thinking. We don't know if that was part of a larger strategy. We know one of them left, so they're down a man. Take advantage, get some green. I should have won that, but I didn't. So right off the spawn, I see 1, 2, 3 people covering this lane, so we know we got this like middle section covered. I'm gonna wrap around here, slide, and look up because I know that that's a really important angle to have. They're gonna have someone flank me. I should have been covering that, but I was busy looking at the top nest. Spawn again. Now, when I spawn again, the whole team composition has changed. Heavy's up. We have one person covering this lane, and everyone else is either standing like me or moving on B. I'm gonna go check Heavy out because I think it's important and no one's challenging it. I don't want the enemy to have it. And even though I might die here, I'd rather have it than give the enemy the opportunity of having like 2 or 3 rockets, right? So with sword ammo, I'm gonna rush in. I should have won that, but okay. I'm not a fan of sword, but it's what I have, so. Okay. Looking down A, we know we just spawned on C. We have control of A, so they're probably going to be spawning on A soon. If they fail to cap A, which is unlikely, but in the case, you know, this team right here pushed up and managed to cap A, then they would be spawning on C. Right? And just because we are moving towards A, they are beginning to spawn in C. In fact, it seems they're spawning on A and C because we're still alive on the outside. So that's not really good because we did exactly what they did at the beginning of the game. We came all outside and just left B by itself. We let C alone and we just gave them map control, you know? So now they're taking advantage of it by pushing us as we're spawning. We took one of them down, which is good. If I push inside, hopefully these two will follow me and help me out. And Heavy's inside, so whether or not I would have, you know, pushed in, I'm hopeful that our team would have... What the... For some reason my shotgun wasn't shooting, but that's okay. I'm waiting for my health to get back, so I'm just kind of looking around this corner. Looking at my radar. I know there's a guy right in front of us. They got Heavy. I don't want him to do anything more with it. He can still access it, though, so we're going to try and be aggressive and just, you know, kill him. Because even though I can't see the Heavy, I know that because this guy picked it up, they can still get, like, Heavy for about 10 seconds. So just keep that in mind. I don't have to press X, I just do because in Destiny 1 you used to press X to respawn, so, you know, the habit stuck in. That guy just healed, it's going to have full health. I'm expecting him to come right, but it looks like he's going to stay and fight the lane. Immediately getting shot from that far left bridge. So what I did is, instead of, you know, going back, I ran straight because I had momentum and slid into cover. And broke line of sight. And that alone just saved me. Popping my... Oh! I was counting on that strand ability to save me, but a good team fire can definitely break the strongest barricade. I saw that guy at the very top. I know I'm being chased. I'm trying to stay alive. I couldn't stay alive, so I died. That's it. That's the breakdown. As soon as I spawned, I look inside just to see what's going on because I saw some bullets. So this is the firefight. You know, I had the same idea. Damn. I think I could have jumped off and saved some points, but it's zone control. How many people you kill, how many people die, doesn't really matter. At least not directly. What matters is how many zones do you have at the end of the timer. You know there's one person here, so I'm going to run my melee, reload, slide to B, get the cap. Team shots in, one more. One more. And I feel like I could have won that, but I think there was some grenade or buff or debuff that was just throwing my aim off. And I think I missed a critical headshot, so it was a body instead of a headshot. I'm looking at cam right now because they're really far and getting shot, so I know they're drawing attention. I'm trying to help out. They have no health, so... But it looks like they are not going to survive. I'm going to go for it. I feel like there's enough people there. I think I got one. Yeah, one. It's fine. I could have maybe saved it for the well. If you look at the enemy's composition right now, they'd have a well player. It's not the end of the world, but could have saved it. Spawning. I'm hearing the super. I would usually go run help, but they're really far away right now. And I suspect that the entire fire team, yeah, the entire enemy team is back there. So even if I did help, I would have maybe died. Pumping my prismatic ability here because I wanted a grenade ability. I see this guy on my radar. I see him visually, and I think that it was a good move to just challenge him since it was just him. Took one down with that grenade, grabbing the strand ball. So in that moment that I peeked outside, I saw 3 enemy bodies. I'm not gonna push that. There's no point in pushing that because this happens, right? Like, and that, you know, I did that somewhat on purpose, knowing that there's 3 guys there. They can easily break down the barricade, as shown much earlier in the match when I popped my barricade here. So I knew that, you know, a team of 3 people shooting my barricade can easily break it and kill me. So that was an intentional decision to throw. So we're gonna help Can't Guard here, or at least we tried. But, you know, it's game over. 13k score, not bad. Let's look at the breakdown. Top of the leaderboard. Cool. Let's give Cam a playmaker. Best dressed and balanced. And, you know, I think I did better in the zone captures. I think we held control for most of the match, so there was no, you know, opportunity to recap. Close score, so pretty good. And that's it. Game number 5.